President of FEBA, Dr. Aras Konjhodzic.
Your Excellencies, distinguished Presidents, Prime Ministers, Ministers and Ambassadors of Balkan states, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and dear youth. It is with great honor and pleasure that we welcome you to the third Balkan Leaders Summit. The theme of today's event is a vision for common future, and the vision indeed is what we need. It has to be common to all of us, so it must be created by all of us for all of us. This event is a platform that we want to use to produce a building block for this common vision. For thousands of years we lived together. We should believe that we will live together for many millennia to come. But we should live in peace and harmony. Apart from perhaps Turkey, we are rather small nations, and yet we are the bridge between civilizations, the meeting place between East and the West. Any shift, any move in the geopolitical power balance between these civilizations, and it is us, the small nations, which pay the price. So it is not that somehow we, the Balkan people, are inclined to conflict. It is our location which makes it rather suitable venue for the so-called wars between civilizations. And if there is a lesson to be learned, it is that we should not pay that price any longer. Instead, we should profit from our geopolitical position and our rich cultures and not be victims of it. We should mediate from our geopolitical position and lead by example to moderate tensions, diffuse conflict, and demonstrate acceptance. We should add value from our geopolitical position by incorporating, synthesizing, and valuing the diversity that is both within us and around us. The opportunity out here, there, my friends, pay the price of being the victim, or so reap and share the rewards of what this land, this people, this historical moment offers. Today, the Balkans has its third dimension. It is the Balkan diaspora, living all over the world. There are several millions of us living here from the Balkans that are part of the fabric of the richest, mightiest, and most prosperous country in the history of humankind, the United States of America. By organizing this event for the third time in a row, we want to say that we exist, that you should count on us, that we should be incorporated in the equations that lead to peace in the Balkans and the world. The USA has played an active role in Europe ever since the First World War. And both wars, especially the second one, was won because of US involvement. The USA bears a major influence on all major world events. Well, we are part of the United States, from business to culture and from politics to sports. As Americans, we are ready to do our bit for the peace and prosperity in the Balkans. We no longer want to witness, participate, or relive such tragedies in the beautiful Balkan Peninsula. As a Bosniak, I do not want to take revenge for the past losses. I want my children to live in peace with their neighbors, a life full of joy and happiness. A generation that is not obsessed with the loads and fixations of the past, but one that is focused on the future. For that reason, we have brought the Balkan youth together to this and many other events. Actually brought 1,200 young people to this event. We took them from the schools, they came here in the buses from Chicago, traveling 14 hours. Thank you all for that. We want young people, we want you to forge friendships, be positive, open-minded, to take charge of the Balkans and steer it in the right direction. This is possible, this is something that you can do. If we could make the Balkans a success story, a place of tranquility and prosperity, it might transcend the borders and continents. It might be inspiration for the Middle East and the rest of the world. It might be a turning point in the history of humankind. This is real, and so much is at stake. So in summary, we believe that it is the new young generation in the diaspora and the Balkans, a generation that is free from the loads and fixations of the past, that should take the Balkans to be part of the European Union and part of NATO. This is a vision that we propose. We know that concrete decisions in these directions will not be made tonight in this Javits Center, but by organizing this event, we are happy to contribute towards this goal. We thank you once again for coming.